All right, guys, been bringing you a little bit of a teaser on this particular truck for the last few days as it came in and went through its processes. But one, because it came in as a really clean truck. 2012 Silverado 1500 4x4 for you guys that follow us for lift sizes and ideas. That is a 6/7 inch lift. Different companies call it a different height. 35-inch tires, 20-inch wheels, and basically a slight negative offset on the wheel. Not crazy, but not poked out real far. Color match fender flares that are not hiding any rust. This is a Virginia truck. It is a clean truck. And this is the one I told you guys. Customer switch, so y'all can bash it. He went from a Chevy to a Ford. But I happen to have, Christian likes that because he's a Ford man, but I happen to have a very custom Rocky Ridge, very similar to this, like a factory lifted truck. And he wanted to stay with something that size, that style. It was low miles, fit his budget. He was blown away that it fit his budget as good as it did because it was like brand new for 50 grand, and it was a $100,000 truck when it was purchased 2 years ago, brand new. So this one, the chrome's good, the undercarriage is good, and we are on a FabTech lift. So FabTech, I have to believe this was an ALC or an American, which is American Luxury Coach, or one of the other manufacturers, maybe even Rocky Ridge, because this is the style way they do their color match. They do this exact style flare, which is not a cheap flare. They do a nice lift combination, tire and wheel setup. It's just got a lot of things that look like that, but there's no badging. One thing I do like, nice little touch. And also, you knew the door handle was broken. She's good to go now. Like I said, I showed you guys this truck the minute I took the tags off of it. I wanted you to see it was well cared for. Of course, it does look much better detailed. Another rare thing is it's a 6-passenger seating truck. We're going to keep that console down for this test drive so Christian doesn't slide across and try to sit in the middle. But it's got the nice embroidered American flags in the seats. I love that. You guys know I love the flag. But again, no rust. These trucks are very common for rocker panel rust, bottom of door rust. It has none. I've peeked behind the flares, but you can feel underneath. There's no rust. Spray and bed liner. I'll leave your door open for you, Kristen.
Thank you.
Dual exhaust. And we're gonna go for a test drive. Now Christian's getting this loaded on the website. I'm waiting for my exact cost, but I think this truck's gonna be just at or just smidgen over the 20,000 mark. So 102 or 103,000 miles. It's a 2012. This is pretty much what this truck would bring stock. So somebody looking for a nice lifted, not a problematic truck will get a heck of a good deal. We are, of course, almost out of fuel, which is not uncommon. Dual digital climate control. We're gonna put our seatbelt on. Yeah, one little spot right here in the interior, which our interior guy can make disappear, but you know, there's no need hiding it on this. It's gonna do it again. Parking assist, traction control, adjustable pedals, dual digital climate control, decent radio, not the Bose, but a decent stereo system in these GMs. No check engine lights, no trouble codes, no message board, anything. Just turned 103. It was 102,900 when we traded it, so we've done our test driving. Even went as far as to check the mirrors, and the mirror switch is a little bit glitchy, so we're actually changing that too. So it's been through our proper, what we call our certification process. When my uncle goes over one of these, checking all the door locks, checking all the windows, test driving it, running it down the interstate, making sure it shifts, runs, drives properly. We'll also have a fresh oil change using GM proper specific fluids and a proper state inspection. So when this truck leaves, doesn't matter if it's going to California, Florida, Texas, wherever it goes, it will have a clean bill of health. It's 58 degrees out today. Temperature's good. Voltage gauge is good. Oil pressure is good. Gas gauge is not good currently. So Christian left without a credit card to go get fuel. So he said, please do a video and please take it for a test drive and please do a video while we're driving it so that he doesn't have to, but he will have his little quick video on his channel. And we did just do a little shout out. We are trying to grow that. That's Davis Auto Sales VA. For you guys that are specifically just don't want to hear me talk, you want to go watch that channel. He walks around every video, every vehicle as he loads them on the website. Gives a very thorough walk around actually. One other little glitch, if you guys know these GMs, the dash cracks, it does have the typical dash crack. Dash crack, little spot right here. Those are the only imperfections to speak of. No body imperfections. All the mechanical stuff's been gone over. The door handle's been fixed. The mirror switch has been fixed. Like I said, everything's good. Everything underneath's greased. Oil change proper. There's nothing to worry about with this truck whatsoever. We're going to pull up and make sure that the fuel gauge does work, but I have a feeling that these don't have a very common problem like square body, so we'll be able to address that. Does have the OnStar. 6-passenger seating again. Fold-up console. Really nice truck, especially to be bright red, especially to be lifted, especially to be at that $20,000 price point. And this FabTech lift, we used to install a ton of them. Now we do a lot more with BDS and some of the other manufacturers, but FabTech was our go-to because they were one of the first when this body style came out in 07 to have the kit, and we were doing them for the new Chevrolet dealer back then as well, doing that setup. So let's give it one more walk around, Christian, and I think we can call this one good. Let's turn it off so we don't have anybody fuss about that. One other thing I want to point out, if you didn't video it, in the little crevice, some very light corrosion on the wheels. That might come out with a little SOS pad or something, but it does have a little corrosion on the wheels because they are 10, 12 years old. Tires are excellent. All the way around, all matching. You know, put my credit card number on there so people can get free fuel. All right, guys, we appreciate it. Thanks for riding along today, and we hope you enjoy. This is not one of the biggest, craziest, most flashy trucks. It is kind of square. It's not what you call a square body, though. It is a GM, which you guys know we love, and it is a great price point for a nice, clean, local truck. Happy to help this customer out with a new vehicle. Happy to get this deal done. So check it out on the web, davis4x4.com. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, I never come to this 7-Eleven. I usually go to the one down the road, as you know. You've been watching enough videos, you see that. But we happen to be here, and my boys from Bermuda Truck Repair showed up. These guys are amazing. We've been dealing with this family for a very long time. Between trucking business, repairs, they do a lot of our big rig service work. So if you guys are in the area and you need something done tractor trailer related, truck related, diesel related, those guys are awesome. They are really, really good at what they do. They actually have one of their employees as a previous employee of ours working in one of the shops. They do everything from small to large. Can't say enough about them. Great family business, family owned, and not only friends, but almost feel like family because we see them every day. But that's their mobile repair truck. There's their phone number. Feel free to give them a shout out. We definitely support them for what they do. Great on diagnostics and very fair for working on tractor trailers. Not cheap. They're very fair for what they do. So get a fuel, we'll jump back inside. All right, guys, moment of truth. Does the gas gauge work? There we go. Gas gauge works. I would say this one is a good one, fellas. And Bermuda Truck Repair, if you ever need anything. Thanks, guys. Check this one out. Check any of our trucks out. But this is by far one of the cleanest, better looking, less expensive trucks we've had in a long time. And don't take my word for it. Somebody else will own it. It might be your neighbor. Then you'll notice how clean it is. Thanks, guys. Davis Drives on YouTube. Davis Auto Sales. Headed back to the office.